The intro playing? You gonna put music playing? I ain't doing that. Yeah. Shout out to the castle. Game Point, anti-fiction. Get you some. Welcome back. Episode 82 of the greatest sports podcast show of all time. You already know. Don't check it. You got your host, Stewie. It's the birthday. No, I'm just playing. Jay Bird. Special host, Chuck, with us. You already know how we coming today. Jam-packed episode, Homeless to Hellcats. Jay, why you mad? A little blind ranking as always. National championships. Hey, Michigan. Somebody told Elliot Cadeau he wasn't good enough to play somewhere. He goes somewhere else winning that championship. Hey, I don't know, man. UNC hired Mike Malone. Is that a big deal? Is it not a big deal? I don't know. West getting better than the East. Cooper flag, Stews, kicks, RNT, everything coming. But as always, we're going to kick it off with Jay. Homeless to Hellcats, so why you mad? We making money or we pissed off today? What we doing?
First of all, Elliot Cadeau still ass. I don't care what nobody says.
I'm not giving him credit for being great, but
he's forever.
He left Carolina won a championship.
King of Diamonds, Club Onyx, trash. That's all I'm gonna say. But I got one pick for y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, listen, niggas watch golf as well. I want y'all to understand that. And we got the Masters coming up. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. This not for the safe bets. You know what I'm saying? There's no safe bets when it comes to the Masters. We're gonna pick a winner. And we're gonna go with Bryson DeChambeau. That's who we're going with, man. You've been playing lights out. Not gonna lie to you. So that's gonna be my pick for Homeless to Hellcats. I also am mad for a reason. I know you hijacked my segment last week.
Oh yeah, you good this time.
So I gotta go with. Oh yeah, I feel like Sonny from You Got Served never had the answer for the bullshit he pulled, bro. He never had the answer for that. What you talking about, bro? I can't control why I'm mad. I can't control why I'm mad, bro. Sonny, yeah, y'all know how the story go, bro. Sonny was greedy for money, which you know what I'm saying. A lot of people probably would have made the same move when it came down to it, but he went and joined the white people to go dance, and I guess they gave him an extra $200 or whatever, so he would trade his lifelong friends.
Shucking and jiving.
At the end of the day, Sonny got his extra money, and Sonny never had to pay for this. Like they didn't get right with Sonny. They didn't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? He really cost him $5,000. And
that whole
movie cost me $5,000. We're gonna have some kind of sit down and talk. The whole movie was, and Sonny made things a little bit tough. That's all.
They were selling drugs to dance, bro. That's crazy.
Right.
Crazy, bro.
Was it a double entendre? You got served. They were serving.
Bro.
I never even thought about that part of the movie that they was.
You know,
I can't remember last time I actually watched that. I ain't gonna lie.
My favorite part of that movie is when Lil Kim is like straight hip hop, baby.
Yeah.
Nah, that show was out of control. I mean, that movie was out of control. It really was. I bet. I guess we keep it pushing. We got a good blind ranking today, man. I think this is gonna be pretty smooth. We're gonna go with necessities. We got 5 things I feel is a necessity. We're gonna blind rank these bad boys too. First off, deodorant.
Oh, it's gotta be one.
You going what? Off gate?
I don't know.
I'm not gonna say what I want to say.
No,
wait.
I mean, y'all ain't going forward now. Y'all done jumped all the way to 1.
That's definitely top. That's definitely top.
All 5 is 5 now.
You said all 5 of them? What?
They 5.
3.
It's necessities. You need this.
Yeah, it'll be 2 or 1 for me.
I need deodorant bad, so I ain't gonna lie to you.
I'm about to say, bro.
I would say 3 because I'm thinking the 2 other ones. I feel like
what food?
I mean, are we still talking about body wash like soap?
Yeah, I think 2 is. Yeah, I might with Jay. 3 sounds. 3 sounds.
3 for deodorant.
All right, well, 3. Yeah.
All right, bet. Jay's forward thinking, so body wash / soap.
Oh yeah. You gonna put deodorant on without taking a shower? Like, oh yeah.
So it's got to be.
Y'all
it gotta be about it. No, only having this two or like one or two. That's the only discussion we should be
Yeah.
having here.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Jay was forward thinking with the deodorant at 3. So yeah, I think body wash would be one. Like that's pretty essential.
Mhm.
I mean, honestly, certain people they might have a different perspective on this, but I don't want to get
Right.
canceled on the show. That's all I'm gonna say, bro.
All right, mouthwash.
Mouthwash?
Wait a second.
That could be
Is
fun.
toothpaste in the same category?
I'm about to say that could be. I'm about to say I can do toothpaste and not have mouthwash. So we can put that 5 before.
That's what
I'm just making sure they're not the same thing. And this
No, they're not the same
scenario.
thing. They're not the same thing.
Okay, I'm just making it 5.
Yeah. Because toothpaste is very, very essential. Yeah, I need that. For sure.
That was one of the two that I thought was going to be above deodorant.
All right, so it's going crazy, right? The next one, toothpaste.
2. It's perfect. Perfect.
Oh,
We already got
I
two.
thought we did.
We already got
We
two.
already
So it has to
got,
be one.
so one. So one.
Oh,
I thought y'all put body wash one.
I thought body wash was 1.
Oh, I thought we did two.
Okay,
but
then
either one's fine.
two then.
Yeah, and then toothpaste is 2. Yeah, that's ideal.
All right, toothpaste too.
So what's
So-
4?
Water.
Oh,
Damn, that should have been 1.
there's got to be one. Yeah.
Right, water would have had to been one.
And then
But
everything
now-
else.
I was say, yeah, when I was running it by people, I ran these by people a couple of times. Everybody was coming down to like either body wash or toothpaste. So it's a personal brand. Like, I think it's a little easier for a dude because we kind of go a little long without showering, but you need to. That toothpaste, you got to have like, I don't know.
Water has to be one.
Two. Obviously, water has to be one, but I'm talking about.
about.
Yeah, you can't do nothing without water. Yeah, obviously, but the next one is like, I guess some people, I don't know, it's personal preference. If I gotta go a day without taking a shower, I can survive. A day without brushing my teeth, I'm gonna go fucking crazy. I ain't gonna lie to you. A whole day, that's tough. But I don't know, personal opinion. Anyway, and he's like, whatever. Hey, so take care of your hygiene. We'll be right back after this commercial break.
Game point to 5. 300 subscribers.
Yes, sir.
But they say at the top, it's just us.
It's just us, nigga.
You know it?
Yeah, you
Nigga.
No.
Anyway, appreciate the love. Like, comment, share, subscribe. 300. We on the road to 5. Let's
Love
get
y'all.
it.
Love y'all.
All right, welcome back. So, Michigan, they pulled it off 69-63 over UConn. National champs for the first time since 1989, I believe. You weren't even born then, and I'm old as hell, so they tell you a lot right there. Couple years away, but long story short. But nah, Michigan got the dub. What's your thoughts on the game, man? We let Chuck go first. Guess what you? National champ, you satisfied with it? You accepting it?
Oh yeah, I mean, I'm actually a UConn fan, so I was a little bit more disappointed. I thought UConn kind of played the perfect game because Michigan had been scoring crazy all tournament, and they basically try to turn it into a slugfest. And I think you got to do that when you have less talent in any sort of game, no matter the sport. You got to make it dirty. But shout out to Michigan. They played well all tournament, all season, rather. I remember when they were in Maui, they were beating every team by 30. And I think just during the regular season that it was them and Duke, I think, for a majority of the season as the two best teams. And they kind of pulled it out at the end. So shout out to Michigan. I think them winning kind of shows what this NIL era of college basketball is. A lot of transfers, a lot of older players. They had a second year coach win it. So it's not more about, I think it's not much about programs, but more about building kind of moments. Building a team for a moment. And Michigan had that team and it all worked out. So shout out to them.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, that whole starting 5 was transfers. None of them started at Michigan. So
yes, none of them started at Michigan.
It's the world we in, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, Jay, man, I see the arms photo, Jay. What you got to say, man? What's going on in Michigan?
I'm not gonna lie to you. It was tough for me to watch this game for obvious reasons. Being two teams, I felt like one team we was up by 19 at one point.
Yeah.
The other team we beat in the regular season, but that's neither here nor there. I feel like for UConn and their style of play on offense, I was surprised how close the game was because I felt like it was a bad matchup. You're not gonna out physical Michigan. They have more. Like they have more of the personnel to play that style of game. Like they can play that Big East style game if that makes sense. And I feel like the difference ended up being their guards played whole lot better than UConn's. Braylon Mullins, for as big as that shot was he hit against Duke, he was damn near a no-show in the national championship. They needed more perimeter scoring. Caravan had a good game, you know what I'm saying? Solo ball had made some plays, but just not nearly enough that they needed to. They were able to match the production from the big for UConn. So that's kind of how I expected it. That's how I expected the game to go, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I mean, the game was, I ain't gonna hold it. Especially the first half. The first half was super boring. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's what you expect coming. I'm about to say you expect from coming from both teams, and I knew like Chuck was saying, I knew UConn was going to try to muck the game. That's what they do because they don't have.
That's what they do. They don't have the talent to score like that. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. And then when if they bigs not getting off, they really can't score the ball like too well. But I felt like foul trouble kind of once UConn got in foul trouble, that's when I feel like they started to lose a little bit of momentum, and then just run away with the game, man. Got a little close towards the end, but yeah, it was. I'm not mad at the outcome. You know
I took the 6.5 for that one.
Yeah,
Honestly, I thought Michigan was going. And no disrespect, I didn't know you was a UConn fan. I thought Michigan was going to kind of run them out of the gym. I ain't gonna lie. After what I did, I thought it was gonna click.
They played too hard.
I feel like after what they did to Arizona, I think it would have been like a safe bet to kind of pick Michigan. I think even before the game, I heard Hurley say he wished he had his 2014 playing this Michigan team because they have the size. Yeah. And that was the thing. This team, outside of Reed, it's a smaller team. Even Caravan, who's kind of big, he's a wing. He's a perimeter player. He's not an inside force. So I think to Jay's point, they were the better matchup. I think that first half was everything you could have asked for at UConn. It was the perfect kind of game plan. So shout out to Duke though, because I think Duke got away like the whole tournament, so they were getting away with stuff. So it just kind of coming back from being up 19 and losing was just kind of like the ultimate kind of culmination of all that. But I feel like once again this tournament maybe it was me, was just kind of lackluster.
Wasn't enough upsets.
I just kind of felt mad.
Especially that first weekend, that's what makes it so exciting. You want to see I guess unless you're a fan of it, and granted, I did not want to see what was happening to Duke, but that was probably the most watched moment of the first weekend. Go ahead, Jay.
Yeah, that's nice. Definitely nice.
Yeah. All right, so we keep it moving then. We mentioned Elliot Cadeau a little earlier. Carolina ties, it all goes in together. So UNC, they've hired Mike Malone. They say it's out the family, but hey, his daughter does go to Carolina to play volleyball, so maybe it's partially in the family. Mike Malone, I believe, has a sub 500 record when he's not coaching Nikola Jokic. Hey, that's neither here nor there. I don't think he's gonna get too many Nicolas in Carolina blue, but hey, we'll see. Anyway, I guess we go to the Carolina fan. Jay, how you feeling about the hire? You a big fan? You think it's gonna work out? I said, bro.
I don't know what you meant, bro. I don't know what to expect, bro. You know what I'm saying? He's an NBA championship coach.
Yeah.
Never coached college before. You just
that's my thing.
You know what I'm saying? I feel he's a player's guy and he holds people accountable. I would say that. So that's that's good. But I just don't know what to expect. I'm not expecting nothing too high, nothing too low. So like you said, it's the first time they've ventured out of North Carolina since 1952.
Before Dean Smith, I believe.
Yeah, so that's I'm optimistic, bro. That's all I can. That's all I can say.
Do you see a Final Four within say 4 years?
Within 4? It probably would need to be, or you're gonna be on the hot seat just like you know what I'm saying. So but I'm not mad at it. I don't think it's a bad hire. It's not a great, a great hire or anything like that. If they would have brought Billy Donovan or somebody, that would have been.
Glad you brought that up. So how do you feel about the point that there was allegedly a handshake agreement with Billy Donovan? They wait till the end of the season for his move, but I guess they said that's not going to work for him. So do you think Carolina jumped the gun, or would you have rather waited for Billy?
I mean, Billy is a
proven college coach to me.
You know what I'm saying? So I can't really argue that. So it would have been a great hire. Just like I said, I don't know how Mike Malone. The NBA championship is a very great.
It's high level coach. Yeah.
I was about to say, so that's a great feat. So I can't really say that's a bad hire. I'm just.
Yeah.
I'm just
The only thing I say. I guess he has coached college before, but it was a while ago. I think it was 2001. I think they said they had Jasper somewhere in there. But what I will say, I don't think anybody thought he was that great of an X's and O's coach. Now he's good NBA champion under 9 on that. But if you go, I think you pull out old footage. What I said his best attribute is he knows when to call a timeout. Like he knows when to stop the bleeding. Like this is his best thing with coaching, which is very important in college. Like very important.
You can say his player development, like he's helped grow because Jokic wasn't Jokic until
That's fair. Neither was Aaron Gordon before. Aaron Gordon was on the way out the league. You could argue before he got to Mike Malone. So you can definitely make a point that you can play develop. And then I guess college kids have seen him win at the highest level, so they may roll with it. I feel like we've watched the NBA back to college not work several times. That's my only thing with it. As much as they keep trying to say is professional sports, it's not professional sports. The majority of the kids are still like 21 and under now. You still, you got your 23, 20, which is slowly weeding out because the COVID year and stuff. So over there, slowly coming to an end. You said my man from High Point. You see him?
You said it's not professional sports.
I don't think college basketball is professional sports. In theory, it is with the money, but I don't. I don't.
Well, I was going to say, I think that's the most interesting thing to me about Mike Malone is that my favorite college coach is Calipari, and while a lot of the flack is that he doesn't really win or he doesn't really do a lot of like big game winning with talent, but he recruits well, and recruiting is recruiting is the name of the game in college. Like if you can recruit well, you theoretically always have a chance. So for me, someone like Mike Malone is super interesting because Calipari's selling point is I'm going to get you to the NBA. Yeah. If Mike Malone, especially with a name brand like Carolina, can get recruits, I think that changes the dynamic because he don't need to be able to he don't need to be able to draw up a play with 5 minutes left or with 20 seconds left. All he needs to do is be able to
have the better players.
Get top 10 class after class after class. He needs to be able to get the best player in North Carolina, get the best player in South. If he does that, then you can get a super X's and O defensive or offensive coach and work out some of the kinks. But that's my biggest thing. Like, can Mike Malone recruit? And if he can recruit, then I think this is a home run because
to me, essentially, recruiting is having like NBA connection. He has the NBA.
Yeah, I was about to say that would probably be his recruit. I don't think he would too often have to go to somebody's like living room and stuff. He could probably reach out to a former player. Hey, holla, make it work. Yeah,
he has the connection. He done coached the.
Yeah,
coached the best player arguably in the league. So,
and I think that matters to 16, 17-year-olds more than my school has 6 national championships. Like Bob Hurley isn't recruiting the type of players. I'm sorry, Bob. Dan Hurley isn't recruiting the type of players that Carolina is, and I think that's a really essential difference in coaching. So Malone doesn't need to be Hurley; he just needs to have better players. And
exactly.
As long as you get Caleb Wilsons of the world, you'll be okay. So I think Carolina hit on this one.
I told you what I wanted Cal in UNC, but that's that would never. You know what I'm saying?
You want a who? I'm sorry.
Calipari. I wanted Cal Chapel Hill.
I did see that he should bring Stackhouse on as assistant coach. I do like that idea. I'm not sure what Jerry Stackhouse is doing right now. If he would want to.
He coached.
He's coaching the NBA, ain't he? I think.
No, he coached college.
He coached Vanderbilt, but I don't know what he's doing now. I'm not sure.
He had a real bad season though. So they had to let him go.
Yeah, they let him go for Vanderbilt. But like they said, it's Vanderbilt. You can't. Yeah. I ain't gonna judge you too harshly off of like not winning at Vanderbilt.
What you mean LeBron loves Vanderbilt?
And y'all want to talk about that because, like, this is why I keep saying, like, if a points in my life people would have thought I was a LeBron hater, but like I understand it now as I get older. I'm like, bro, this man can't do nothing. He was far from the first person to say anything about Memphis.
Yeah,
it's like, bro, go ahead, man.
No, I just think it's interesting just because it's not about like it's about Memphis, but it's not. It's about it's about Black culture. It's about a Nashville, a white city versus a Black city and stuff like that. And my issue is LeBron. Like, I think the issue is on us. It's like LeBron ain't that. Like, no one. I never have thought of LeBron as some sort of
spokesperson for everyone,
social pioneer. So why would I don't expect him to put together like Memphis is a Black city. So if I say this, that's not he's just saying shit. So for me, a lot of people, they got their own agendas. And like me, I was just being like, I like to troll because it's fun to troll like LeBron. But that's the thing. Like, I don't think people are being honest. Like, I think people, you should just be like, yo, LeBron, if we're gonna make fun of him for the Malcolm X book and stuff, then how can you honestly in good faith be like, he should have better thoughts about us as a black city.
A black city, yeah.
It just doesn't correlate to me. Like if you know this man don't think about anything past $1, then why are you upset when he's literally his little comment is about dollars? Like I don't think you can have it both ways. So I think people are just like,
what? Why be mad at him though? When it's a multitude of players that said that though.
Well, listen, I don't think they're mad at the Memphis thing. I think
you get into the Nashville.
No, I understand.
But he's not even the first person to say that. But then I think him and Draymond, Draymond's also said it several times before. But they're business partners. Yeah, I've heard a few people say move the team to Nashville, but
and I agree. But that's the thing. This is the thing. I think we're not being like LeBron is LeBron. Like his star is bigger. So when he says stuff,
it matters. Yeah,
people, it matters more. I don't think it matters personally because LeBron, like I said, this is not what LeBron do. Like LeBron in social is not for me. Like I don't think he's frank. Like that shut up and dribble shit. I think she was kind of right. Like
you don't need to voice your opinion on everything. I get what you saying from us, because he got. If he says the wrong thing, he can influence masses of people. Like
the truth is, LeBron ain't he don't spend his time being he don't spend his time actively learning about this stuff in a way that I should care. Like what did Dave Chappelle say? Who cares what Ja Rule thinks about? Like,
to the time like this, I use that all the time.
This is the only reason why people are acting like LeBron, like these things matter, is because we have somehow decided that athletes are somehow
role models.
It's just like that's not this ain't the 60s. It's not the 70s. Like we are far. And my last thing is that, bro, LeBron didn't grow up in an era where his blackness was directly tied to like the government trying to infringe on it. Like he don't live in a world where segregated, like that's not LeBron's he doesn't
reality.
That's not a reality for him. So he like, bro, I'm rich. I'm LeBron.
And I've been rich over half my life.
What are y'all talking about? He like, I'm trying to be in Nashville because that's where all my rich friends be.
And I think that's a side sometimes some people aren't taking into account for either. Like the man, and these are high level NBA players. They live in a different reality than us. Like, we might go stay at the Hyatt and this is cool, or the Ritz or whatever. Like, it's just different. They live a different world.
I think you hit it on the head. They live a different world, and we should acknowledge that. So, like, I wouldn't care what, like, if a rapper says some certain shit, you'd be like, this rapper.
Yeah, it's a rapper. Yeah,
you should and that's what I'm saying. Like, that's why I
feel about when Wayne say certain things. You know what I'm saying?
He's a rapper. Why are we putting much stock into it?
I see what you're saying. I will compare those two, and it'd be about the same thing.
But that's my thing. I don't think it's fair to Wayne to do that to him, but not to do it to LeBron because that's all they're doing is entertainment.
I get you. I'm with you.
But I do think it proves my point from back in my days being in school doing business and marketing and all that stuff. Ain't no such thing as bad press because I promise you this is the most Memphis has been talked about in the last week since probably. I don't want to say it, but
it's rough, man.
I haven't been, but I've never heard. I haven't heard a ton of people speak positively about it. I'm not gonna lie. Like, not like when people go, and that's the same thing everybody says. The food is good, and that's where they leave it at.
It's dangerous. You know what I'm saying?
I believe it because that it's open carry, right? It's like Texas, so people walk around like they, So I get it. Yeah. You can pull up to this gas station, you can go to the next one. But then also I feel like some of that, like I feel like the whole city can't be horrible because it's kind of like going anywhere. Cause like there's parts of Chicago you don't need to go to. There's parts of New York you don't need to be in. Charlotte,
and that's the thing. Like I would be mad if I thought LeBron was conscious. I don't think he's. So
he was thinking that deep into it.
I don't think he's thinking that deep. So for me, it's like
it is what it is.
And I think the optics were bad too because he's playing golf with white people and they were saying he was code switching heavy and also.
You nailed it. It's the optics.
Optics is bad.
Don't look good.
It's almost what I say shucking and jiving earlier. To some people, it's like he's shucking and jiving from his white people trying to move the city, trying to move one of the more positive things Memphis has other than FedEx off the top of my head. They're trying to take that. If the city is this bad with an NBA team, imagine taking that a economic impact from there and putting it in Nashville. So.
You asking for a man to think about economic impact?
Yeah. You know what economic impact is? Lifetime Nike contract.
He's not even worried about that type of shit. He's just having fun.
That's not his thing. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know why we're trying to hold him. And that's what's making me so mad. It's like we pick and choose and get mad. Like they getting mad at him like he put some deep thought. They acting like Memphis came out and said, excuse me, like Brian came out and said, fuck Memphis. I hate these niggas here. I can't sneak. Like that's not.
But you know, that's what a lot of people. That's what they when they hear that.
Yeah.
What they so for me, be honest with yourself. Be like, yo, Memphis because of legislation, all these things have happened. So those are real issues to
deep dive into. But it's not something an athlete would do.
Exactly. Like it is not on LeBron to grapple with these things because I don't think LeBron has thought about anything past LeBron's checkbook in a very long time.
Yeah. And it's just him joking about a city that several NBA players joke about. I like, and it was funny because they instantly put the compilation of everybody else doing it. And it's like, I mean, they talk bad about kind of all the same cities, man. A lot of people talk bad about Milwaukee. I just don't think Milwaukee's in the news right now for people to be like.
Also, it don't got like that kind of super cultural black history that Memphis has. Yeah. So once again, it's not
enough black people to rap, even though there are a ton in Milwaukee. But yeah, it's not like Memphis. Yeah,
exactly. Also, he did bad with the shoes just last month. Like it's a lot. It's a lot going on. It's a lot of tone. That's the thing. He's tone deaf.
Tone deaf to certain things. Yeah, exactly. And yeah, that's your point. I think about like Lil Wayne because I think a lot of times they ask him about racism, and that's where a lot of his crazy posts come from.
He be just saying, "I don't care. I'm not."
And I know that, and like we're from the South, so we experience our fair share of blah blah whatever going up, but it's not always our reality every day. We always know and think about, but you got to think about somebody that's been rich since they was 9. Yes. And to his point, he has a perspective of a white police officer saving his life, and he said the black one stepped over him. That's some traumatic shit. I'm pretty sure that would have stuck with me if that's what happened to me. But I mean, people got different experiences. Hey, we didn't went way past sports on that one. We finna break out a pie chart graphs. We finna show y'all the economic impact. Anyway, the West. We talk about basketball. One last thing. Is the West still better than the East, including Memphis? No, I'm playing. But is the Western Conference still better than the East?
Which is crazy.
City for city? Nah, yeah.
It might get moved with the expansion teams.
They said that fixed everything. Moving to Nashville, that's further east.
Is the West better than the East? I don't know. I don't know. I think this year is a bad year because the bottom of the West isn't as good as normal. Normally, you would not have like an under 500 team, even fighting
teams tanking.
Yeah, fighting for the playoffs in the West, but you got a few. Like the Warriors, they're gonna be in the play-in, and they're like 5 games under 500.
500, yeah.
I think the thing is that the West is better at the top, is more top heavy. Like there's only 2 good teams in the East, Detroit and Boston, and everybody else is kind of just like, I think the Knicks are. I think the Knicks are fluky. I love the Cavs because I love stars, so I believe James Harden and Mitchell, but very fluky team too.
Yeah.
Sixers, I love them, fluky. Like there's nobody outside of Boston and Detroit to me that is like legitimate title contenders. But in the West is a whole different story. I could probably
what's different in the West, bro? If you're talking about right now, the East is better than the West. If you were to do if you do just 16 teams, you'll have more East teams than West teams.
So if you're doing 16 teams in the playoffs,
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, it'll be more teams from the East.
The Clippers would be the 8th team right currently now in the West, and I think the Clippers are better than.
I'm saying that's what would be eliminated. The Clippers down basically. If what Verb said, if he did 1 through 16, it would be Clippers, Portland, and Golden State out.
Bro, the Hornets make it. It's all the way to this. It'll be 9 teams.
The Hornets
will
make it.
Yeah.
You talking about? I thought you talking about more East and West.
Yeah, you're saying 1 through 16, just the whole league.
1 through 16, it'll be more teams from the East than the West. So
just off of record, but I think I'll take the Clippers. I take the Clippers over.
I'm not talking about who we take. I'm just saying
the talking about the actual.
East is better than the West this year. It's okay.
You try to make it factual like that? Yeah. I don't know. I can understand your argument, but that's not how we.
If we use the numbers, bro, it's a factual. We want to make it's factual.
Yeah, it's a factual argument. I will give you that.
You give me your opinion. I'm telling you, it's still a fact.
You know why it's not factual? Just off the basis because they don't play a 1v1 schedule.
So
I can actually
schedules aren't equal.
So I can actually make the case that because the East is worse than the West.
How are they worse than the West when they got more wins?
Because the bottom half of the East is so much more worse. The bottom 4 teams in the East are so much more worse than the bottom 4 teams in the West that because the East gets to play an all-balanced schedule, which is on 1v1, you get more games versus worse teams.
Just for your argument, bottom 3 in the East right now, Brooklyn, Indiana, Washington, 20, 18, and 17 wins. Bottom 3 in the West, Dallas, Sacramento, Utah, 25, 21,
21. Yeah, I'm with you. I'm not. They all 6 of those teams. I mean, it's not like a huge difference.
But you got to think about you got to think about how Chuck's trying to break it down. So think about in the East. You got
I understand what you're saying. I get what you're saying. You're saying the schedule. I get that. I understand that. But
you played Brooklyn 4 times this year.
Which one is the best? But the West is playing against Brooklyn though. It's not. They only play them twice. I get you.
But they didn't play them 4 times yet.
Yeah, I got you.
I saw the Knicks 2 weeks ago get to play against the Nets and beat them 92-91. So you got to tell me that.
But so who's the contenders in the West for you?
Randomly, using your argument, I would have to throw the Spurs in, but I don't even think the Spurs are contenders because I believe experience in the playoffs is a big deal. They have none, so I can't trust them. But OKC, Thunder, OKC, they are the Thunder, Nuggets, Wolves, and the Rockets. Because the Lakers,
you giving the Wolves a chance? It's 6.
You know why?
I love the Wolves too.
I like them.
You know why I love the Wolves? Because of matchups. Because that's the thing about in particular in the West with the Lakers, my boys, they're so depleted that if you get them in the first round, you gotta feel good. So now you saying, man, if I could get the Spurs who have no experience in the next round, I gotta feel good about that.
Shit, if the Blazers get the Lakers in the first round, they'll feel good. I don't think anybody to get the Lakers gonna feel
That's
good.
what I'm saying.
So I don't think the Blazers would get them. Under Lakers basically locked in before. Oh yeah, in theory, yeah. Right now, definitely.
So even like
I mean, it's falling good for Houston. I can't think of nothing better for them than to play the Lakers. 4-0, get them out of there. You on like a 10-game win streak.
I will say this: I would want to stay away from the Clippers though.
Yes.
I wouldn't want to play them.
I think the Clippers, I think the Spurs should be very scared. I think the Spurs should be very, very scared. Because
would they have the best player in that? Would they have the best player in that?
The Clippers would have the best player, in my opinion. So, and that's the thing about this playing scenario. So the playing, it's
college basketball.
So if the Clippers win and they beat the Suns, that means they go to 7. And if they go to 7, So I would much rather the Clippers. If I'm the Clippers, I would much rather play us. Bro, I see De'Aaron Fox and all these young guards blow it late versus the Nuggets on national TV on a Sunday game. Now I know it's a regular season game, and that shouldn't put I shouldn't put all my marbles into that one basket. But that's enough for me to say, oh, that's a young team. That's a team that if it gets unchy at the end of a game, they're not going to know how to close. And Kawhi, he is going to know how to close. I like Garland. Darius Garland, that's a dude who, whether you want to admit it or not, he can.
He's shooting damn near 50, 90 too.
Him and De'Aaron Fox got just as much playoff experience. I would argue Garland got more. So now we start going through rosters, and you would just be taking the Spurs because they've had a better season, which I have no problem. I respect that, but
it's that youth over there.
Huh?
The youth that's over there, man. The defense they play, how hard they play.
And I love that, but the regular season and postseason NBA is one of the few sports where I feel as though the game actually changes. Like in the NFL,
it's 2 different games. Yeah.
In the NFL, if you have a very specific type of offense, you don't go to the postseason and change that. Your offense is your offense. You do that. Teams who run and gun all during the NBA season come to playoffs, we slow down and we start doing sets. Even if we are a super fast break, we start trying to get into our second motion and we're doing everything to try
to get
the
best shot possible.
Exactly. Because we're not getting layups and we're not just getting layups and free throws anymore. Because
at the end of the day, they still Spurs. That's a very to me, that's a well-coached organization. You don't think so?
They ain't been in
Pop ain't there no more.
That's my brother. I understand what you're saying, but if Wemby, y'all see how Wemby we're talking about himself in the media, putting him like he's supposed to be the MVP. If he's supposed to be that guy, when it's this to me, this is his time to do it.
It sounds good in theory,
Right.
I don't think they're gonna win it either. You know what I'm saying? I think they just maybe a year or 2 years out.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? From going. But the team look good. They have the pieces, that I'm saying. They just like I said, they're not experienced. But sometimes that be the best experience you go on that.
You don't know no better. Yeah.
You older than me. So and you've watched a lot of basketball. And that's all I'm saying. That this perspective is a strictly old man history perspective that cats, especially young cats, if they had even one veteran, their veteran is Harrison Barnes. I'm sorry.
NBA champ.
Yeah,
Harrison Barnes, got nothing to do with nothing.
Harrison Barnes is literally, in the Marvel movies, like the one piece that if you change everything, he is the reason the whole NBA being what. If he hits one more jump shot,
that finals,
the whole world is different. Steph Curry got Draymond Green might have a Finals MVP for crying. Like, listen,
only one that showed up Game 7.
Harrison Barnes, and that's my issue. That is your fact. So for me, I can't trust it. But to wrap it all up, I still think the West is better than the East. Like this whole conversation we're having is a prime example because in the East, I don't think you're doing this for any.
It's just teams that you don't believe in, which I'm cool with. I'm cool with you saying the West, but I'm just saying like that way. It's going to be more teams than we do. Just 16 teams. It's going to be more teams from the East this year than it will be the West. That's a fact. That's all I'm saying.
Let me see. Let me see interconference records.
You don't like the Knicks. You don't like the Raptors. You don't like the. I don't like them. The Hawks look good, but they ain't gonna be. I don't think they have a chance.
You like the Hawks?
The Hawks look good. They've been playing good, bro.
No,
they play good basketball, but I don't think they're gonna do anything.
But see, that's the thing, though.
It's the Celtics. I don't think the Pistons gonna do anything.
But
I don't think the Pistons gonna win.
That's missing a piece.
Well, you know why I don't like the Pistons? Because Cade has been hurt too long. It's not even that. I just don't think they have enough time to gel. But
even with him healthy, they don't have a second bona fide. Go give me a $25.
Yeah, I agree. But I like Durant, and here's my thing: the East is
great.
Weak. The East is weak. So my thing is that you could get through a playoff series in the East with a Jalen Durant because Cade could win you 3 games. Like I don't think you need.
I don't know if the Hornets play the Pistons. I think the Pistons.
Now that's what I said. The Hornets can outshoot them. That's my one. That's my hope against the Pistons. We got to shoot them. Yeah. Oh yeah, true.
That's the only problem I have with them. They have no mid, like nothing in the middle. Like no mid range, like the Hornets. Nothing. We just shoot
modern basketball. They play like the Celtics. That's where the coach came from.
It's a Celtics.
Yeah, but the Celtics got 3 guys. I think they can really score. They
got guys who can get to the cup. Like even LaMelo. That's my biggest issue with LaMelo. That
he's getting better though. Finishing,
it's really no in between. It's literally I'm making a layup or I'm shooting a 30-footer. Yeah, and it's beautiful to watch aesthetically.
Yeah,
I think and once again in the NBA regular season, I think that works. I think shooting a lot of threes, getting a lot of rebounds, offensive rebounds. Your second 3-point shot is even better than your first one.
Of course, yeah.
It's not going to be in the playoffs. Like the Hornets, they got to prove it to me. Like I have to see it.
My worry about the Hornets is catching Boston in the first round. That's the one I'm worried about. Anybody else we can hang. It'll be a good series. I truly believe we can win. I'm a little worried about the Cavs, but they falling off so bad defensively. But like I said, it's just Celtics experience. And then okay, bro,
I'm about to say the Cavs. I like the Cavs, man. That all depends on James Harden. I don't care if they're like if he comes and shows up, bro. Of course. Beat anybody. They got 2 bigs. They got the wings. And then you got the star, you got the 2 stars, you got the star power. So they're literally built to
no, they should be good. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? They all comes down to James Harden, bro.
They should.
They should.
And that is the problem.
I gotta see it, man.
Bro, we talk about all these teams and everything I keep hearing is we gotta see it because we got eyes.
Yeah.
Even with the Timberwolves, I think we're all like, oh, we've seen enough. And we understand. My thing is that if Ant is going to be hurt, then I'll change my whole Timberwolves thing. But as long as you tell me Ant is healthy,
they got a chance.
Let's roll the ball out. I don't feel like that in the East. Like James Harden scares me. If James Harden is healthy, I'm still worried. Still very worried.
Mm.
The Knicks are like which Knicks team I'm gonna
say? I'm about to say who gonna play? Yeah, what you gonna get the Knicks team like a champ, or ones like they ain't gonna make the playoffs? Like
which Knicks team I'm gonna see?
Y'all know how I feel about the 76ers now, but
they are coming scared to me, but it's the
that's what I'm
same
saying,
thing
bro.
all the time, bro.
We
won random game 2 from waking up in the beat out of nowhere.
That's the only problem with his health. But if you talk about like Maxey, like if you talk about stars having like potential and everything,
have you seen how Paul George has been hooping over the last 2 weeks?
He helped me too. Like he real rested. So
that's the thing. That's what I'm saying. Hey, suspension or not. Hey, all I know is a 36-year-old is set for 25 games. Yeah. Like that's a good thing. Like
it sounds good, right? And you're still worried. Like that's the issue.
That's what I'm saying. You don't know yet.
You don't know. You don't. I think like the only team you could trust is Boston.
Boston, yeah, out the East to me anyway. That's the only team I like got faith in.
Like if Boston lost in the first round, I think everybody would be surprised.
It would be very genuine.
Because we will be surprised, but nobody had Boston being this good.
Well, nobody thought it would be this good, but it's too late now. It don't matter what we thought it would be.
You know what I'm saying? JT done came back too, so you got to do something else. So yeah.
You know and they look good. I don't know if y'all watched them against the Hornets last night. That fourth quarter, boy, them boys showed why they are what they are. Like, granted, Charles Lee blew me not putting LaMelo back in the game. Like he should have started the fourth. He was too much on fire.
Okay.
But I understand.
Going into the
36 going and didn't score in the fourth. He set him for like 6 minutes, didn't bring him in, and we was down by like 12. I was like, "What, Mike? Come on, you!" Because that's the thing. Last night we didn't. Obviously, gonna sound like a Hornets podcast. We didn't have Kobe White, so when you don't got Kobe and LaMelo off the court, that's not gonna work.
You know who else do stupid stuff like that when somebody's extremely hot? Steve Kerr. He's done that a bunch of times.
You don't like Steve Kerr.
No, he did that. But I think Curry be on fire, and he'll take it, sit him down for 4 to 5 minutes.
Hey, this is the last thing we got on this subject real quick. This is funny. Also, veteran shit between Steve Kerr and like Stephen Curry, and they would never admit it. But honestly, going into the season, do you think they want to win and go to like potentially go to a first round series, or they just rather get it over with? Like, I know they would never say they'd rather get it over with, but
yeah. My thing is that if they had Jimmy, they would definitely want to win. They don't have. That's the thing. This is another team. We talked about the West and the records. It's like if Steph Curry was there for he missed 27 straight games. Yeah. If Steph Curry was there, I would feel much differently. Even if he had played 2 more a week before this, I'd be like, you know what? I'll give them a chance.
You get hot enough, yeah.
He ain't got no bro. Steph Curry is coming off of the bench. Please, let's wrap this thing up quickly.
What they used to say, 1, 2, 3 Cancun. Like how much fight the Warriors will come out there and put? Come on now, we got 4-time champs on this team and we in a play, man. Give me the Cancun. Anyway, man. Hey, we're gonna take this trip to Cancun. We'll be right back after this commercial break.
Special guest, Vernon Maxwell, Mad Max, Mad Love, Anti-Fiction. Get you some.
Get you some.
Absolutely. Get you some.
Tell them if we out.
I got me some. Get you some.
All right, welcome back. My segment, America's favorite segment, had to go deep into the closet for these. I think they're honestly about to fall apart. Ain't worn about 15 years probably. Barkley pods is in the last time y'all seen these bad boys, the Phoenix Suns ones. They used to go in the dark, but they so old now. I don't do that no more. But yeah, these had Black America in the chokehold for a very short time, summer like 2013. Yeah, these came out. These was made 2012, so they came out summer 2013. So yeah, people had pairs of these. They had like a black and green pair. They had a
Liberty joints.
Hey, like I said, Glow in the Dark. Terrence Ross played in them, dunked in them. I remember all that stuff. Yeah, more shoes a day, whatever. Keep it moving. Speaking of shoes, I guess basketball players just keep pushing a little R&T talk. So or I guess R&T. Angel Reese, the newest member of the Atlanta Dream, man.
Mm-hmm.
So got traded for 2 first-round picks. I asked, was that a live verb? Said there's like it's Angel Reese. There's no amount of picks there. It's like too much. So,
no, I didn't say that.
And we say he said first-round picks don't pan on the WNBA anyway. But no, I'm just joking around. So man, how y'all feeling about the trade, man? What you think, bro? Not Barbie. She's the what they call it? ATL Barbie. I forgot the nickname they gave her, but I don't know. They gave her something already. ATL Peach Queen, something like that. I forgot, but yeah.
I feel like it's a great look, though. You know what I'm saying? Especially for ATL. I feel like her and Chicago had got to like they was ready to part ways. They was tired of each other, I guess you would say, with the front office and everything. But I think it's like I said. I think it's a good look. I think it's a fresh start, a good start for her. Her being, would you say she's the most popular player in the W?
Are we on like ESPN or Shade Room?
In totality, everything, bro.
She's the top three. Top three.
She's top three probably.
Yeah.
So you go into a big market like that, bro. I think that's good for the brand. And like you saying, she worth the two first rounds. She already there. I think the tickets done doubled in price already. So she already made it for the I guess.
I believe my jersey sold out as well.
Yeah, so that's it's almost like the Bryant effect, huh? But
from the money, hey.
Yeah, I say so for the
okay, so we didn't touch on a whole lot of marketing stuff. Basketball wise, what you think about?
Yeah, I think she's good fit for basketball wise too. Okay. You don't think so?
I'm the host here. I pose questions, man. Hey, as much as we joke about her best skill is rebounding, and that's probably the most translatable thing to anywhere. So it's gonna be a good fit. Like I don't see no problem with it.
The only thing that we want Angel Reese to do is work on the offensive game, especially just down in the post area. That's the most thing we want her to do. You know what I'm saying? So
like I told you, her best shot is missing her own shot and getting a rebound. That's her best
once
shot.
she figure out that percentage, able to wage that percentage to a certain area, I think she'll be good to go.
Yeah, I think once again. Oh no, Stewie, go for it.
I was literally pointing for you to go. Go ahead.
No, I think Verb. He said all the positives. He said all she's gonna bring ticket sales. She's gonna be maybe the most popular player in WNBA player now because she's in a super big market. Which
Chicago's bigger.
Chicago seems like a really big market. So I don't really know how much more being an ATL as far as market goes, but as far as culturally, I definitely get what you're saying. My biggest issue with it is that when I look at this, when I look at the Dream, they were the third seed last year. They lost the playoffs to the Fever. The biggest issue with them, I would argue, was rebounding. Like Brittany Griner was on that team and just doesn't rebound. Like I don't understand how you could be 7 foot and not rebound. She really pisses me off. But that was kind of like their biggest issue is that they didn't rebound. So you would think that getting the best rebounder in the league makes everything better, right? But I would argue that also their flow was that they didn't really dump the ball in or find their big men. It's Alicia Gray and Ryan Howard. Even their other big man, Bree Turner, she's more of like a stretch four. Like she plays more on that perimeter free throw line out. So for me, I want to know how
the offensive
actually flows into their offensive game because I love Alicia Gray. I love Ryan Howard. These aren't point guards. These are combo shooting guards who are trying to score. And, Alicia will definitely –
offensive rebounds.
Alicia will definitely get it up. But, I just don't know. And I think what helps is that they shoot a lot of threes in Atlanta. So, in theory –
she can grab boards. That's what she's going to get more Boko points.
She'll be in the best place for what her skill set does. But I just wonder, they don't put the ball in their big person. That's not what they do.
You're saying that it's her ego gonna affect the team not being good moving forward because if she let go if she doesn't have an ego about her churches, they should be fine.
That's the theory. But the thing about her is that when at the end of Chicago, before she got hurt, she was being featured more offensively. That was the biggest thing that they're allowing her to put the ball up court. They're allowing her to do more things. If you slash that development as far as that, because like I said, they were the third seed. I think all these things are important. This was a team, like I said, that was a game away from advancing in the playoffs. So,
that's the difference then.
Well, it is.
You can sit down and tell look, we was the third seed. You see where you was at when you was at Chicago. We bringing you into a winning environment already. We need you to buy in.
But she could tell you all the things you just said. The tickets.
Yeah, she could tell you. She finished the program, as the kids say.
The tickets just doubled since I got here. All these people. So that's my
medium.
Well, that's the thing that I find very interesting about this situation is that if Asia Wilson had went to this team, there's no question she's the best player and the best star. So there's no conversation about everything will be geared towards Asia. Period. That's not how what we're talking about with Angel. We're talking about a star whose off-court presence is bigger than her on-the-court presence. So now we're trying to see if we can balance that.
Make it work, yeah.
I don't know. I don't think there's an actual issue because, to be perfectly frank, I don't think WNBA has these issues. Like I don't this is a WNBA issue at the moment, but they just got this new CBA. Like now we're gonna be talking about, I think after the season, if all her, Alicia, Ryan are getting paid this big money and they don't do as good as they do last year. What is the like? Those are NBA conversations.
I love it. You just brought up a hell of a point that I didn't even think about. That I don't think some of the WNBA players or fans that think about something with this increased money going to come increase viewership and increase shit talking, which they don't particularly like. So I never thought. You make more money, people talk more shit about you now. So
you're gonna have to produce, bro.
And my thing is that people are gonna start comparing you for your value. Like,
exactly. Are you worth what? Yeah.
So the thing about me is that I don't have an issue, right? Like for Atlanta and Angel, we are all in let's see mode. We're all in let's see mode. But if you have multiple people getting max salaries or high-end salaries, now we're gonna start asking real questions. We're not gonna be like, oh yeah, she played well, she got double. Like people are gonna be like, yo, is the double worth you being on the like? Did it contribute? Like once again, is it contributing to the Atlanta Dream being a better team? I don't like right now.
We don't know.
Exactly. But my question, right? I think my opinion right now is that the Atlanta Dream are slightly better than they were last year, all considered. And I don't know how much trading 2 first-round picks, no matter what, no matter how we feel about
maybe out the league and everything. I understand.
I don't know how much that's worth it. Like I don't know how much being slightly better is worth those 2 picks, unless honestly, if you really believe those picks are going to be like bottom of the barrel, or then it's like whatever.
It depends. I said it depends on where the picks are going to be at.
Yeah. So
you know what I'm saying.
So if you really believe that, which I just don't know, like because I know they own Chicago's pick. And then Chicago has a swap with Washington. So there's a lot of different scenarios that could happen. But I really think this is not the slam dunk move that I think some people wanted to be. I really think the kind of let's see it play out.
What you saying? Like I'm with you on the fact that you're saying that her off the court stuff compared to what her stuff is on the court, it's not like matching up. But to me, it's not too far off. She averaged 15 and 13.
Yeah, she had a double. Only woman I believe that averaged 12 rebounds, and she's done it twice in her career. But you don't think her star is much bigger than her actual player?
No, it's just. I think she has a glaring, like you can see, it's something bad about her offensive game. This glaring that you can't, that sticks out so much. That's why people are always picking it. You know what I'm saying? That she's able to get that under control because she's.
Well, I think the fans like us pick at it, but that's why I think her star is bigger because she got a whole set of fans that just act like that shit don't exist. Like,
but y'all making it seem like she doesn't contribute. Like what she does on the court.
She definitely no. Yeah, go ahead.
You can't have it both ways. You can't have it both ways with like her impact. If her team literally was one of the worst teams in the league last season, so even if what she is doing matters. It's not that impactful because her team isn't actually winning. Like that's just a fact from a statistical standpoint that her team, since she's been in the league, her teams haven't won. Like
she's been injured throughout the years too, though.
She was injured last
year. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
That's the first year for real. So let's take the first.
She didn't go at the end of last year. I mean, at the end of the first year, she was injured toward the end.
Okay, so okay, so I will give you the fact that to start to her WNBA career hasn't been as far as smooth as far as the organization she's with, the injury she's had. Like she hasn't had a smooth ideal journey. But the truth of the matter is that no one, in my opinion, do we go as hard for them to be like, hey, look, they're gonna be good. We're like, we see it and we know it. Her impact,
she's gonna be good. She's good. It's not no, she's good already. She's breaking records. She's doing things that haven't been done.
I think she's good. If we're gonna grade on a curve, because is she better than Satu Sabli?
No, it's the counterpart that we comparing it to. That's what the problem is.
No,
we know
No one has brought up anybody. No one has brought up no counterparts.
I'm telling you, the reason it's like that is because of this. It's the two counterparts. It happened in college, and it rolled over to the WNBA. If you take them, if that doesn't happen, we're not talking about her like this.
But here's my thing. My thing is about let's take Asia and Nafisha.
Yeah.
When we're comparing them, the comparisons are that depending on what you like, I'm more than positive most people are gonna take Asia.
They play the same role though.
Okay.
Same position.
Okay. Let's do Kelsey play. I'm gonna take a guard and a
guard in the big.
So a guard in the big. Let's take Diana Taurasi and before Brittany Griner got on her team. No, because they played together the whole time in Phoenix. So I'm gonna take Taurasi and Lauren Jackson. Perfect example. If we were comparing two different players, no one would have a problem being like, yo, Lauren Jackson is just a better player because her defensive impact is more. No one would have a problem being like, Diana Taurasi is the better player because she shoots three. Her offensive game brings more or this and that. And we would keep it straight like that and it would be simple. For some reason, when it comes to Angel, we're always comparing her basketball and her personal off the court, all these extra things, and taking the totality and being like, well, you guys can't say that. You guys can't say that she's not because she's breaking records. Listen, the other person is breaking records, and everyone and people are finding ways to shit on her, and we're supposed to just be like,
we're supposed to just take it, yeah.
Well, that's fine. But anytime someone is like, yo, the girl rebounds very well, but that's about it.
That's about it, yeah.
How can you say that? It's like, calm down. Nobody goes as hard for Rudy Gobert. Like, nobody goes as hard for guys that rebound very well. Like, rebounding very well in all my life of watching basketball has not been this end-all, be-all. But for some reason, because Angel's doing it now, we all have to act as if, like, rebounding is a very
it's more than what it is, yeah.
It's a very important skill. It is the end to a defensive possession.
You're making it seem like all she does is rebound. I just told you she averaged 15 points a game, bro.
She did not average 15.
Yes, she did. I think she averaged 15 and 15 last year.
She averaged 14.7. She averaged 15 and 13.
So, but my issue is that
right,
if she averaged this, context matters. Her team was like, once again, averaging.
No, I'm with you. We're kind of saying the same thing.
No, we are, but that's why my thing is that, and we talked about this before we got on the record, so I got to say it while we're recording. It's okay to be protective of Angel Reese because I am protective of Black athletes too, because in particular, they are treated unfairly. So my thing is that when we're talking about the totality of Angel, I'm here for you. I'm here to protect her. But if we're talking strictly roll the ball on the court, I'm thinking I could think of so many front court players. In particular, this is my issue. The WNBA is a front court player league.
Yeah, I'm with you. If you say you can name 20, I was just thinking about it. You probably name 25.
I can't name 20 front court players, but just guards.
I'm talking about just players that are better than she is. You probably get about 20. When you get to about the 25, 30 mark, that's when you probably get like.
Yeah, when you get to like, even you get to 18, you could be like, oh yeah, now we could. But there's 5-10 people easily. No questions, better than her. So for me, her stardom is a top 3. It's her, Asia Wilson, Caitlin Clark. You decide who the 3 most popular players are. In that order, those are the 3 most popular players. She ain't a top 3 player. She ain't a top 10 player. She ain't a top 15 player. And you know how I know it? Because in her 2 years in the league, she ain't been an all WNBA player. So. And you know who has been an all WNBA player? The person who apparently keeps getting compared to her. So from that's what I'm saying. Whenever we made her that those two are counterparts, that's when that's when the problem. So you're saying that,
that's all I'm saying, bro.
She can't be separated.
Because it's the black versus white thing.
No,
it's true.
And I agree, but to be fair, no one can be because Paige, whether she wants to, is connected to.
She should be. That's
I mean, she was higher ranked than all of that, though.
It should be Caitlin versus Paige. That's who the two should be. You're talking about.
It should be skill set. But what I'm saying is that it's because one of them is the center. One of them is
one of them beat them in college. That's what it is.
Once again, you and the rest of the WNBA fans who
keep talking about this damn college team that was super stacked.
No, what comes back to is the rivalry. No, what comes is the rivalry that ESPN and everybody else hyped up. Yes, for sure.
That's what I'm saying.
But the content, all right, here's the perfect example. Dawn Staley didn't win a championship in college, correct?
Mm-hmm.
No one is out here being like, it's Dawn Staley's career. Stop it. Like, this is not because we understand in college sports, in particular, women's college sports, these are super teams. Literally, the reason why we love that Notre Dame team with Arena is because they beat a quote-unquote, that Notre Dame team, they beat the Geno UConn super team. Like, they did that.
So, was LSU a super team, bro? It's the only championship they ever won.
No, LSU is not. LSU in the year 2023, whenever they won it, in the SEC, is definitely a super team compared to Iowa. What are y'all doing here?
Yeah, like, what are we talking about? Did Caitlin Clark play with any other WNBA players on that team?
Thank you.
Like, they couldn't even catch the ball.
Is Louisiana Tech a super team? No, but in 1980 they were. So they have Louisiana Tech ain't won a women's national championship in like 30 years. So because they won one 40 years ago, we get to like come on.
Or even who won last? UCLA. How many people are they a super team?
When
they only got one. They only got one natty, right?
They only got one. But once Angel Reese left though, that team wasn't the same, bro. And they kept a lot of the players.
Bro,
listen, no one is denying.
She was very important. Very important.
No one is denying her impact to basketball.
Like what I'm saying, I'm not agreeing with y'all. I don't understand the infatuation.
But here's the thing. Here's the one thing I will say. People get really upset when you be like, you don't agree. It's okay to not agree with someone. But it's okay for us not to agree with you.
We're saying the same thing, though. That's what I'm saying. I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm agreeing with what you're saying.
No, I think we are. But
all I'm saying is where it started. It started because of the college rivalry.
Okay. Well, yeah.
If we don't do that, if we don't put them against each other, we're not talking about Angel Reese like that. That's all I'm saying.
Thank you. You making my point. That's my whole point. I'm glad you're making it for the show for the rest of America. For the rest of America, they just inserted Angel Reese into Caitlin Clark's dominance. I just don't see shit. It's for America. It's not for you specifically, bro. I'm glad you're saying it's for America to see.
But that's what we're saying. Like, I think, because you're sensible, Verb. So I think you're like, but for a lot of people, when you say stuff like, "Yo, Caitlin Clark is this," they're like, "What do you mean? They're both this?" And it's like,
there's no way on any type of earth that you think that Angel Reese is a better basketballer than Caitlin Clark. I want to put that out there right now. I don't know why.
Thank you. I'm glad you're getting out of it, but that'd be my problem on Twitter and threads and stuff.
That's what we're telling you, bro. That's what we're telling you.
I understand what you're saying. I'm just making sure we're on the same page.
Yeah, I'm glad. As long as everybody know that Caitlin Clark is a better basketball player.
Said that several times. It's not close.
No, but here's my thing. While I agree with you, I think that clouds the conversation because you cannot have sense. My thing is that no one would think if you say CC is better than Asia, you're bugging, right? We all agree. None of us thinks that. So we know that as basketball people, but we're not Caitlin Clark stans. We just think she's better at this.
Yeah, that's what I mean. But I don't know. I'm low-key a stand. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm gonna be trying to.
But this is kind of the issue with the women's basketball that you can't be like CC is better than Paige, Asia is better than CC, Nafisha is better than Asia without it being some referendum on
Andrew Reese. Yeah, she somehow gets put into it. Yeah.
No, so, like I personally think Alicia Gray is like top 7 player in the W. Like that's how good I think. And if somebody is like, no, she isn't. Okay,
no, Alicia Gray top 10.
We can argue that, but it becomes this thing where like, why isn't Caitlin? Why isn't this? Why? It's like slow down. I just think that she's okay. And here's the thing: even if let's say we are downplaying some of her like offensive ability. We downplay cats all the time across sports.
Right. It's what we do in sports. Yeah.
Matthew Stafford hater.
That has something to do with it. That has something to do with being women as well.
Yeah, it's being women. That's the difference.
I ain't about to get it.
Matthew Stafford in the Hall of Fame, and I hate him. I think he stinks. But like
even when you see some people arguing about him on like Twitter and threads and stuff, like they make it real personal, real quick. Like this is granted in the men's space, we joke about like we call NBA niggas trash all the time. We know ain't trash, but in that moment he trashed me. Like I don't know. Some people take it so much to heart if you say anything about what Angel Reese did. Like it's crazy. And I'm a big time fan of Angel Reese. You can go look at my old tweets and everything. I even said one time, I think like when she first got the song with Cardi and Lotto and all that. I'm like, y'all talking about her basketball ability. Fuck, she making money. It's more important than all of this stuff. Like her stardom is way more important than this basketball ability we talking about anyway. Like wherever she does off the course is entirely more important.
I feel like she would have. I think she would have been a better player if she didn't injure the foot. Because I think she lost a lot of athleticism when she did that. But if that don't happen,
well, I mean, obviously the money's all different. But like I said, and I didn't realize when I said it at the time, I was like, she would be a hell of a volleyball player. I didn't realize she was a top-ranked volleyball player before she played basketball. So it all makes sense. Shit.
It's your girl Rachel, your favorite. Make sure you tune in Thursdays at 9 a.m. for Be Fucking For Real. But we also, y'all also gonna get a little tea with R&B. So keep it cute and stay tuned in.
All right, welcome back. America's favorite segment. Word with Verb. Freaky Fridays with Verb.
Freaky Fridays.
What you got for the people, man? Get them up out here. You know, a little song, a little razzle dazzle, a little thunder, a little lightning.
I got a classic, super classic, man. 1984 to be exact. The SOS Band.
Big band era.
Band. You know, with just the way you like it off that album. No One's Gonna Love You. That's the single. Super classic song, man.
Intro, fire. Baseline, all of it.
Yeah,
Come on, man.
I feel like those from it's like 75 to like 85. You know what I'm saying? That type of sound.
Big band era, yeah.
Yeah, it's just different, bro.
That live music, hey.
Live music.
I mean, some of them so old now, and I'm glad they still touring, but I kind of don't want to see them this old. But I wish I could have went to a few of those, like just that. Like, I listen to my dad talk about them and all that. Like, I wish I could have went to a few of them.
I feel like that's good that bands and stuff actually tour, because the rock bands tour, they hold.
I think it's great they tour. I just don't particularly want to see like kind of the shell of themselves, what they are. That's
I mean, some of them still be like you know, doing their thing.
The little videos I be seeing, I'm like, but yeah, some of them definitely be out there still. You know, I ain't mad at them. Hey, get your money, enjoy your life, and go out there. I just don't really want to see it. Like, I would like to have gone to see them in the 80s. You know, personally, maybe in the late 90s or something. You know, early 2000s.
I'm not mad at that.
But 2026, you know, seeing somebody that was in their prime in 77, like
I'll go see Patty. I think Patty still sound good. Anita Baker. I'll go see her.
Definitely see Anita Baker. I love Anita.
Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I just don't know what they look like. I don't know what Earth, Wind, and Fire looks like now.
Like we talking about those, like if you like the new edition, you know, they done got a little older.
I don't want to see that. Nah,
that moving around good and stuff like that.
I don't want to see it. I don't know. But that's my last point. I said it's kind of like the what's the shit with Bow Wow and everybody? Millennium Tour.
Yeah.
Like shout out to that for going on since like 2018. But who ain't seen that want to see it at this point? Like I'm genuinely shocked that it's like. It's people that really love music and concerts. Just go to that. They keep going, but they keep going. Like I ain't mad because they getting their money, but like who? Like I just don't understand who hasn't seen that show by now that wants to. Like, it's
that's what I'm saying. That's kind of point I'm making with rock stars. They tour the same album, or they'll do an album and just tour that same album over and over, and people go buy those tickets.
Well, I think that speaks to music. Like I was listening to D-Lo Bossman or whatever the fuck his name was.
D-Lo, yeah.
And I was like, I was like, damn, he always got a hit, but I don't know no album.
Yeah, it don't matter. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And that's the thing that, like, if you don't make, like, Usher can tour off of Confessions. Like, I saw Usher.
I saw Usher a couple years ago. Yeah, his last tour. Yeah,
in Vegas, because that album and if you don't have albums, like, it's hard to do that. Like,
you gotta have timeless music.
Yeah, you need to have bodies of work. Like, you can't have like 10 good singles.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You gotta have something timeless.
It's much better to have one great 10-track fire project than have like that's why we're talking about that's why we're talking about SOS right now, because that song, I'm sure, on that album.
Oh, they got multiple albums.
Well, you know, but
I get
oh yeah, of course.
So I just, because when you said it, I was thinking about it, I was like, damn, like why don't like, to your point, like Bow Wow, you know why Bow Wow can kind of do that? Because like
he was such big when we were little, or so big.
He has multiple albums that like resonate with like
resonate
genre of fucking
anybody with 20, probably 27 and older, 26 or so older. Yeah, it's about that. He won't Mr. 106 report for nothing. Shit. Like,
you know the album means something. Like you don't just know 4 Bow Wow songs, and you're like,
you can name anything that comes on, you can rap along with. That's true. Same thing like down in Pretty Ricky.
Pretty Ricky, B2K.
I was say Pretty Ricky, all of them. Yeah, B2K. Yeah.
Bro, that one Pretty Ricky album. Everyone know
that Blue Stars. Yeah, everybody know that whole album. Yeah.
Name me an album from like a really popular person right now, like that debuted after like 2020. Yeah, 2020.
I was gonna say
like, can you tell me?
I was gonna say my turn.
My turn by Baby.
I was gonna say my turn. Yeah, but that was before then. Yeah.
Bro, Baby is like one of those last
2019. Yeah,
absolutely.
One bot like.
I would go more towards the females because I feel like the females have albums that are because I feel like Meg has a couple albums that she can do that all.
I'm big time fan of the female.
Yeah, so
I think Glow's album.
I'm about to say Glow album. Red on. I think. Yeah,
I feel like they for sure have the albums to do that. So
what's Pregnant Girl? Light skin, fire. Lotto, big fan. Her. Sure. I don't think she writes a lot of her music, but that's neither here nor there. It's fire. It come out good. You think she writes all her music?
I think you made a good point. I think I'm gonna agree with you about the Shaws making more better bodies of work.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's
definitely. Yeah. I feel like females been making better rap since at least 2021 to me personally.
Mainstream.
Yeah, especially mainstream.
Like, Griselda, I feel like all of them make great bodies of work, but that's a different type of genre.
Type of music. You talk about that's what we talk about. But it's funny though. None of those. To be fair, the females don't be selling like that. Like
they don't sell, but they can. Because women ain't gonna support other women.
like that's the funny selling though. Huh?
Yeah, Cardi. She's pretty big. Cardi's big.
But see, that's the thing. Like I was thinking about it. Like outside of the big three, Kendrick, Drake, and J. Cole, just in general, like rap, Cardi, there's very outliers. But
it's mostly women.
Yeah, cats aren't selling. Like nobody is. It's those three.
Future sales.
Well, he ain't put out nothing in a while though.
That's what I'm saying. That's the thing.
He got to drop though.
Well, we'll
see. Saying it. Where's that Future?
No, but you're right. Like the last time Future dropped was, but like in the last year,
Kanye drops. He sells.
Well, he's that's what I'm saying. Like,
I'm about to tell you names. I'm just telling you the names.
But that's what I'm saying. You haven't named someone who isn't a legacy.
Brand new?
Huh?
Somebody that's brand new?
Not even brand. I'm just talking about like someone who is not like, to me, Future at this point is a legacy artist. And legacy is like, what you can't name someone who don't have like 10, 15-year career who be like that's not even like Lil Baby ain't selling right now.
Yeah, you could argue he had a moment. Like looking back at it, it was a moment. It wasn't even a long enough.
But his moment was a good.
It was huge. No, it was a very big moment.
Young Boy sales.
Yeah, you know what's so funny?
Yeah, good.
They try to change the metrics because
he said
all his YouTube because
this is all YouTube. Yeah,
that's the whole thing. So like me, I have no problem with this, but like that's literally you have all these outliers. Like the only people who are doing it is the Kendricks, the Drakes. I mean, the Kendricks, the Drakes, and the J. Coles. Like those are the guys who are putting out bodies of work, and people are going to get
like pay.
People like NBA YoungBoy. He's streaming numbers through the roof. I think there's like, you got those you got like different people who are like, they're doing numbers. Mm-hmm. They're doing, but selling.
Octane did well too.
Who?
Octane.
Who's that?
I'm having a brain fart. He's with Travis Scott and them.
Don Toliver?
Don Toliver, yeah. Okay. So to that, I think that's still like 170 or something crazy.
Like and you see, like that's to me. That's really good because, but like, think about what niggas was doing 10, 15 years ago.
No, I'm with you.
170K would have been a flop.
Yeah. Let's go.
That's good nowadays.
But now that's like 170K is amazing. So like, shout out to Don Toliver. So like, but mostly I hear 50K, 80K. Like if you get 100,
oh no, it's way lower than that now. It's like 10 to 15. But I'm with you.
Yeah, man. I feel bad because it feels like there's a lot of good music that doesn't get commercial recognition.
Yeah.
Like
that's a whole another story. You said like when I go to listen to the radio now, like it's very rare that I do, but in the event, like you will literally hear Burning Blue by Mariah the Scientist,
You hear 5 songs, bro. You hear
the old one by Summer Walker and 21 Savage, like, are we still good? That shit comes all the time. I'm trying to think of like the other two. But anyway, yeah, you just gonna keep hearing the same, like whatever they what's the never mind, I can't even think of it right now. But yeah, no, the radio's crazy. It's the same like 4 or 5 songs like every 10-15 minutes.
Yeah.
But yeah, last year 1, 2, 3, at least over half of the Billboard charts was women for the whole year for 2025. So
shout out Taylor Swift.
Ain't matter. Shout out to them shawties. Like I said, I love female rap. I mean, hey, like I said, Sexy Red probably got the 2 biggest hits we gonna have this summer between Hang with a Bad Bitch and what's the other one? Dang.
That's the horrible.
If you want it. Oh, you don't like that shit? I be not. It rocks with me. If you want
it, I just don't like the. It is what it is.
To me, she's like Boss Man. She just makes singles.
Yeah, they're very. They summertime. You can ask my dog. I told him because he's like, bro, this nigga. So I was like, I ain't gonna argue that he the greatest of nothing, but that boy know how to make some shit gonna play in the club. Bro. And to be fair to him, I didn't think Boss Man Dealer would still be relevant. And damn if he ain't 3 summers now. So hey,
bro, him and Sexy have this.
Yeah, they go back and forth. Yeah,
it's so mind boggling, but I like it. So I
love it. Yeah, I don't question it.
It's so mind boggling to me. I swear.
Nah. We been yapping, man. We ain't need to do an outro.
Really?
We just throw one on there. Yeah, I didn't even realize we need to do an outro. We was still recording.
Do it right now.
Hey, this is shit to chop up anyway. But yeah. Anyway, episode 82. Whole gang here, minus Jay. Got my dog Fur. We dog chilling. Hey, YouTube's 9 a.m. Friday. You know where to find us. Game Pointed Pod. Mad love. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Easy money. That shit. Finna roll this dope up.
I'm about to go get some backwards myself.
Hey, that took me so long to get on. I had to swing.